For most guitar players, buying a new guitar is a big decision, and rightfully so. I mean, your guitar is the tool that you use to express yourself as a musician. And with it being so many different options out there, putting a lot of time, research, and thought into that decision is a logical thing to do. Unfortunately for me, buying guitars solely off of logic really ain't my strong suit. My decision to buy or not is typically based off of feel, sound, and looks, which, if I'm being honest, I don't really think is that bad. But this means that sometimes buying a guitar can feel more like an impulse buy rather than a well thought out decision, which means in the long run, you can end up buying a guitar that, ultimately you don't really like, or maybe doesn't quite fit you as a musician. Take this guitar for instance. This is my Nash Guitars S57, and I've owned this guitar for about 4 years now, which is the longest I've owned any guitar outside of my first one, which I mainly keep around for sentimental reasons. Now, while I did kind of impulsively trade for this guitar a few years back, this guitar makes a lot of sense for me for a number of reasons. For starters, it's an S-style guitar, which means it's a Strat style guitar. And my first guitar was a Fender Stratocaster. So this guitar makes a lot of sense for me because I'm used to the shape. I'm used to the body style. I'm used to the way it sounds, the way it feels, so on and so forth. So while this was kind of an impulse, it's still a guitar that makes sense for me. But this is not the guitar we are talking about today. This is my latest guitar purchase. This is a PRS SE McCarty 594 that I bought used from my local guitar shop. Now, there's several reasons why I normally would never purchase a guitar like this, and there's one reason why I probably shouldn't have bought it, but yet, here it is. As I said before, I usually buy guitars based off of feel, sound, and looks, and the 594 doesn't quite feel like any of the other guitars I've previously owned, the main difference being the neck. Most of the guitars I have owned or have kept for an extended period of time all have kind of had similar neck shapes. All the necks were fairly slim. And listen, I'm not really a specs guy, so I'm not going to tell you all the neck profiles and my favorite because it's not really my thing. Remember, it's mostly just based off of feel. The neck on the 594 is pretty chunky in my opinion. And while I have huge hands, my fingers are relatively short. And so a lot of times in my earlier playing days, guitars that had chunky necks I didn't find quite as comfortable or really as forgiving. So when I played this guitar for the first time, I was quite surprised about how comfortable I thought the neck was, because it's really out of the norm for me. I really do like the sound of this guitar. The tone is warm, the cleans sound great, and it sounds even better with a little dirt on it. And if I want some single coil sounds, I can get that just with the simple pull of a knob. Now, full transparency, I've always wanted a PRS, so look-wise, it really wasn't a hard sell for me. I pretty much was in love with the guitar from the moment that I saw it. As a matter of fact, the PRS Custom 24 is the PRS I've actually always wanted. And as a matter of fact, when I bought this guitar, my local guitar shop also had a PRS SE Custom 24 at the same time, which kind of leads me to the next point of this purchase. The one thing that is pretty much a non-negotiable for me when buying a new guitar, this guitar doesn't have, and well, the PRS Custom 24 does, and that is a tremolo. See, for the type of music that I love to play and to listen to, a tremolo is nearly essential. Trims are expressive in ways that, pedals and effects really just can't duplicate. So why on earth would I buy this instead of the Custom 24? One, because again, buying guitars based off logic really ain't my strong suit. But outside of that, I really just like the feel of this guitar. And I'm not saying that somebody should go and buy it because it's the best guitar neck in the world. I just personally really enjoyed the way that it felt. And it felt so different from my Nash guitar that I felt like when I played it, it was a different experience. And I like having two different experiences between the two guitars that I play the most frequently. You combine that with the looks and the sound, and this guitar just always makes me want to pick it up and play it. And sometimes that's enough. Now, not having a trim system is kind of a big deal for me, so to be honest, we got to see how this ages, because as much as I love playing this guitar, I probably would love it a whole lot more if it had a tremolo. And I don't know if there are any other PRS guitars out there that have this kind of neck and with a tremolo system, and if there are, then let me know down in the comment section below, because maybe I'll go and try one and get one of those instead. So yeah, maybe I should have bought another guitar. But who needs Logic anyway? But yeah, so if you like this video, let me know down in the comment section below. And also, have you ever bought a guitar that maybe wasn't something that you would normally buy, and then you end up loving it and keeping it? If so, what guitar was it, and why did you keep it? Let me know. And until then, I'll see y'all in the next one.